We just can't make videos talking about the rise of HIV in the black community. We have to make videos that talk about the cause. So what we have to do is dispel some of the myths. And the biggest myth is that a lot of these men are out here saying, hey, I caught this from a woman. You're lying. Do I have to play R. Kelly, Mr. Biggs? Keep it on the down low. Nobody has to know. Because we have proof and facts and data that says that a man who has relations with a woman who is HIV positive has a 1 out of 1,000 exposures, and it's less than 1 out of 1,000 exposures to catch HIV. So we have to eliminate these men who are out here saying, oh, I'm getting HIV from women, because you're not. You're on the down low. And when these men are on the down low, they're getting topped. These men who out here don't want to admit they're on the down low, they're being bottomed. Because you have a 13 times more likely to catch HIV if you're a bottom than you are a top. So the majority of these men out here who are down low, bisexual, or even gay are being topped. And that's why you shouldn't believe when transsexual women say they're women and they have all their body parts, because they're out here topping men. They're taking it, they're receiving it, and they're giving it. So any transsexual who has all their body parts cannot call themselves a woman, because you are topping men, the majority. So the problem in the black community is the largest population of HIV in the black community, and how people are saying they caught it, is men who are having relationships with men who are saying they're heterosexual. And what has been happening, while people look at it as a good thing, you have a lot of men, especially because of the First Step Act, being released from prison. Now look at the rise happened. Now you see the rise in HIV cases since the First Step Act. So you got a lot of men who are getting released from prison, coming back into the community, not knowing their status. Maybe some of them know their status, going out here having relationships with women. So that increases the rise of the black community. Also, these men who have been locked away for a period of time have gotten used to having a certain type of relations, and they're now having backdoor relations with women, which is increasing the rate of HIV in the black community. So you have three factors here. If we look at the First Step Act, when a lot of men especially black men, was released back in the community from penitentiary, we've seen a rise of HIV. You have a lot of men. If we look at the states where they say HIV is the most highest, Dallas, Mississippi, and Atlanta being the highest, South Carolina, you have large black gay populations. And some of these men are straddling the fence. They're gay one day, and then they're not gay the next. They have a saying in prison, gay for the stay. So if you look at these states are mostly where, some of these states like Atlanta has a high population of gay men. Texas has a high population of gay men. In Dallas, I don't know about Houston, never been. But you have a large influx of inmates or ex-prisoners being released back into South Carolina, Mississippi, and Texas. And this is the crisis in the black community. So no way, even though black women account for majority of the new cases, is this the fault of black women. This is the fault of black men. And this is a government conspiracy to destroy the black community. You locked our men up, and while they was locked up, you made them gay.